Hey, welcome back to the channel. I've received a couple of comments this week on various videos asking if Map 6 in Alliance Quest is worth the extra resources than Map 5. Now, traditionally, believe it or not, my answer was no. Now, this is because not only does it cost more resources and you lose things like battle chips when the rewards come out at the end of the day, but this would all be for essentially the Tier 4 class Catalyst. And for months, my overflow was full in every single class, and I didn't understand why you should add more stress and resources to running Map 6 versus Map 5, when inevitably you were just going to get a Science or a Cosmic Catalyst that would rot in your overflow until you were forced to use it. But, thankfully, we have been given so many more 5-star shards in the past couple of months, and they did expand, especially for those at level 60, to have more of a ability to save them before going into your overflow, that most of my classes now aren't actually in danger of overflow. So I thought the best way to also tackle this problem was just to do every once in a while a video to show the difference between 80% map 5 and 20% map 6. And so in this case it's going to be about a 80-20 to 75-25 ratio, because I wanted to open 100 map 5 crystals and compare that to 25 map 6 to give you the 75% to 25% ratio, if you will. And then you can kind of judge for yourself. Now, of course, some of these are definitely completely up to the RNG as far as if you get fully formed T4 CCs. But, of course, also the map 6 has those super thirsty Tier 2 Alpha Shards, which are not available in the map 5 crystals. So what I want to do is open 100 of these, and we're just going to do 10 batches of 10, and hopefully there'll be 10 left over for the next video when we're done. So without further ado, let's open 10 batches and see what we get. All right, the first 10, we go over here. Nothing fully formed. We do have 7,300 T4 basics. All right, up to 13,000, and still no fully formed. Third batch, didn't get too much basic in that one, and we have not gotten any fully formed. Not a great start, gotta be honest. All right, 22,000 in the basics. And do we have our first fully formed? I do believe so. Mutant. And that is never a negative thing to see. Mutants are very valuable in this game. All right, next batch. All right, we're up to 28,000 basics, which does form that, and still no fully formed. We have about 50 to go. Okay. Nothing changed in that section. Nothing changed in that section. 30 more. Okay. Pretty underwhelming opening, to be honest, so far. And last 10. Do I hear a second fully formed? Yeah, I do not. 29,000 over. So almost 2 fully formed Tier 4 basics and only 1 fully formed class, and that was Mutant. Okay. So now I think we can do this. I believe I have 27 of the map 6, so we have to open all but 2 to make this not compromise the math. Okay, so let's open 10. Okay. We formed a Science. Oh, got 1,200 T2 Alphas. That's pretty good, but no fully formed. Okay. Next batch 10. I see 2 more form, including a basic. And the question is, nope, I don't think we had any fully formed. Comment below and let me know if I missed something. Okay, so now I think unfortunately we're going to have to spend these last 5 so that we do not batch open them, because I think 2 should be remaining to really have this with the math. 2,000 Science. And we'll go next. I do love when you have it pop open and the fully formed just pops out. That's definitely a good day. Oh, more Science. This time only 1,000. And we also got 1,000 Mutant. Again, I'm not a big fan of spitting them out, especially since there's no real, but I really want to keep the integrity of the math ratio secure. I have also never sounded more like a nerd than I do right now in saying that. Okay, got some basic, 1300. And we've got 3 more of these to spin out. Come on, fully formed, or at least give us some T2 alpha shards to pop out. That'd be cool. Nope, 1000 skill. And 500 tech. That one sucked. Last one. Can we end on a high note? Survey says got 1000 mutant and 500 cosmic. Pretty bad. Okay, so overall, this is a very underwhelming opening. In fact, in terms of fully formed, didn't really get much. Now, if you're going for T2 alphas, obviously map 6 is going to be better. But I would still argue for most alliances, especially given how stressful map 6 can be when you don't have those top-ranked champions, I would do 5 days of map 5. I was actually a big fan of the greater crystals because obviously with the tier 4 CCs, you only get one specific class, and you could easily get the class that you don't need, and then suddenly that whole week of Alliance Quest was not for that top reward. So for most alliances, I still say 5 map 5s. If you're in the top of the top, map 6, I guess, is a no-brainer. But that's the difference between map 5 and map 6. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful to you. And if you have any further questions about this, please comment below and let me know, and I'll do my best to respond.